So what are these key time characteristics which define that period of time and catalyze that boom in both technology and the business of malware and anti-malware? Well, first of all, the internet was getting cheaper and faster. I think that's a checkbox number one. It became more accessible, more countries start to have it, more people start to have access to it, and also there is a huge revolution happened with the social network. And I think very significant impact of social networks, besides the ability to share pictures or your filtered life with your friends, is that it brought a lot of people into internet who has not been connected to it. A lot of college graduates, college students, then high school students, and then just everyone, right? All the families wanted to join it. Everyone suddenly wanted to be online. When so many people come online in such a short period of time, it means exponential growth of different online businesses. And here I just listed the most significant one. It's online advertisement, it's a banking, shopping, gaming. All of this is a lot of money, and it's both a lot of money for legitimate businesses, but it's also a lot of money for organized crime. And so also because so many people joined the internet in such a short period of time, they were very uneducated about threats the internet can hide inside, and how to, what's the security hygiene and how to behave on the internet. And that created an absolutely amazing landscape for malware developers and cybercrime enterprises. From a technical perspective, actually not that much change between period of 2000 to 2005 and 2005 2010. The Windows XP 32-bit was on the peak of its popularity, right? Everyone was using Windows XP at that point of time. The security of Windows XP was very suboptimal, as well as all the technology built on top of it. Like a web browser were very lacking security. There was a lot of jokes about Internet Explorer, but in general, the web browser is the piece where everyone uses to access internet, right? Access the web pages. So these pieces were very significantly lacking security. USB flash drives became the main portable vehicle of data, meaning if you wanted to move data from one computer, let's say in your apartment, to your friend's computer, or to university, or to business, like Dropbox didn't really exist as a business yet, and for sure there were no Google Drives or Microsoft OneDrives. So what you would do at that point of time, again, because while the internet was faster, it still wasn't that fast, and there was a limit on attachment of the email, and there was no way to upload the data at that point. So everyone would just use USB flash drive. Like, you need to bring information from one place to another, you copy the data. And that also defined the way malware grows and spreads. Also very significant, I think, event which happened is iPhone. And that's another reason why so many people joined the internet, right? It became so futuristic, this new type of phone and new type of OS, and Android OS as well. Before Android and iOS, there was a different operating system called Symbian OS. If you remember still, there were Nokia phones were one of the most popular ones, and they were all running on the Symbian OS. That was the most popular OS at the point of time. And iOS and Android OS completely killed Symbian. So while Symbian has its own malware in the early days of 2000 to 2005, pretty much Symbian died as soon as the iPhone and Android OS phones came out. And both iPhone and Android OS has its own malicious landscape, and we're gonna touch on it a little bit, but it's kind of another ecosystem for malware and benign programs. We'll focus really on devices like laptops and portable computers, PCs, and how they were attacked by malware and what kind of technology we developed to protect those devices.